you're right, it is over here. The best way to capture videos is, the best way to know what you're doing is capture ideas. And if you think about it, a documentary is documenting what happened. So how do people in the world build a Facebook app? I mean, it's got over 1,000. I mean, I could over exaggerate, over 100,000, probably over 1 million lines of code that has to be operable and that has to be working. So how do people understand how to do that? Well, they document. They do the Git system, which is, it's a history version control. So it's like Git. And then what you do is you document what you just changed. So think about it. The most efficient way to do things is to change a little, document what happened, output. Change a little, document what happened, output. And life is about the subtleties and the granular piece, because one drop of sand doesn't look like nothing until it has all of its buddies, and then the ocean shows up. Correct me if I'm wrong, science. Anyway, so, it's a lot. But that one drop of sand, you notice it when it's in your bed, when you're done from the beach, you're like, dang, I've got this one piece of sand, it's just not going away. So one piece of sand, you are now the Sandman. And so that's probably why Spider-Man is trying to fight him, which is an interesting concept, because if you look deep into it, you can say, is Spider-Man against growth? And the right way to do it, brick by brick. Anyways, back to you. So, two things, okay? You want to be better at what you're doing? Well, you have to have a measurable goal. You have to standardize what you've been doing. The only way to standardize is document what you've been doing and compare what you're doing now to what you did. Documentation. So, people love the story of, hey, I had this Star Wars Force Awakenings moment, and I stepped into that, and I realized my life force was going this way when I woke, it went that way. I woke. So, the whole point of this is to drink some water. But if you're going, so let me think back to it. Let me document. Okay, this happened. So, punch you in the face. It doesn't matter. They're people. And there are people that want to watch this. So if you're documenting what you've been doing, that's the way to do it, because people like to see, if you haven't documented it and you're successful, you can work on, you are the only one who knows, and people have to believe your words. So, however, if you're doing it along the way, you can release, the greatest of all time do it, right? So it's like, I would be surprised if LeBron James hasn't have a video coming out in the future, because Michael Jordan had one. And the good thing about him is people document his life for him, and so he can wrap that up. Well, Kanye had someone record him in this grind, and then obviously it's like, then you see it and you leave a mystery for it. So documentation, because that impactful story is when you document what you're doing now, and then when you're successful, you can pull those back into reality and say, look, I was struggling there, now I'm a different person, you see me up here, and now I'm looking at you, not me, because I look at these hands. But anyways, documentation is important and it's key, and there's many different ways and modes that you can do it. You're smart, you can figure it out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And if you want to carry on the chain, I'll probably be talking about something over there.